Hello my friends, my name is Figure Master Bouman-Russell, and I played in a tournament last Saturday. It was a small tournament in Medford, Oregon, 14 players. I was the highest rank going in, and I did actually play my rank, and I ended up first with 3-0. The first two games, my opponents lost a piece by move 23, so not much to see there. The last game was against the 1700, who was 2-0, and played pretty tough. Played good opening, good middle game, but I managed to outplay him in the end game. It was a pretty good battle. Let's go ahead and see what happened here. Let's see. I was black. 4. And so, as I'm sure many of you know, this is controlling the center from a distance. This is called the double fianchetto, like this is called the hippopotamus. I have pretty good experience at it by now. It's really easy to play, which is because you do the same moves, the first 12 moves a lot of times. So both sides are getting developed. Some space. Fritz says white's slightly better. Fritz is a chess software. Key developing. So this is a useful strike because he can't do this. See, and then whoops, not that. It's here, and he can't take back because I take the rook. So basically, what it means is I gain f5 for my knight. So he takes, so I can't castle, which is okay. The center is blocked, so actually, there's a good chance I can even stay in the center, actually. So, he develops. So I want to play c5, but I don't want his knight coming to b5, d6. So that stops that. Stop c5. Trying to get c5 in. Now I don't want to do this. I can do this, but then he could do like this, and then it's like very dry-ish. Very dry-ish. I don't want to work back, and he can just go back and say, okay, you want to repeat, and of course I don't want to repeat. So I played this, which is just temporary. Computer didn't like it though. Okay, this is a sneaky move here. He's threatening. Let's say I do this, and he's threatening this, check, take. I'd almost certainly check him here. Take. And this is actually okay for black, but he does have 2 pawns and a rook. My pieces are kind of awkward. It'd be difficult. So that's why I didn't play this. I didn't allow this. Then I said, okay, well, if I don't allow it, what do I do? I could play queen d7. That's an option. I decided I would try this. And the reason I did that is because I'm undermining his center, and so his pawn's going to be weak. So that's why I went for this. And plus I get 4 pawns in the center, too. Computer says it's equal. So the rook stack was okay, though it wasn't amazing or anything. So he turns the center. Of course, I take. He's not going to b6, so I defended. Unfortunately, the only good way to cover that threat in f7 is the block, so I blocked. And then, of course, white wants to take. This does give him a pawn on the king side, but it also gives me a pretty strong center. So he gets a weak e pawn. So it's there's a little give and take here. Here I thought he probably should go queen e3, but he let me take his pawn, which is okay, but it's not exactly bad for me either. Castles looks dangerous. He's threatening rook e1 and rook and then it's my knight moves, rook take f5. So I found this, so which puts me okay. It's an okay situation. Yeah, of course he pinned me. So here you can't take. Of course, he can't take the mate. Right? Can't do it. But he found this, which defends the mate, which means he is threatening d5, and he's also threatening queen take f5. So the only way to cover everything was to play knight e7. So here I'm like, okay, well let's kick his knight around. Yeah, check. We knew he'd trade, and that's okay. Take back. Let's trade his sacrifices. If he sacks, then it puts me in an awkward position. So that's why I did this. So here, this is interesting. The point is, he can't be greedy. Can't be greedy because then I have mate. However, he does the same move. So I kind of have to take him. I want him to take me because that puts my king closer to my pawns. But he is on my pawn. I said, well, okay, it's just a pawn then. Computer says white has a clear advantage. Got to defend. So here, Fritz now says white's only slightly better. And I actually had a this actually helps defend me, but my opponent didn't see it. He played this. I was happy to see this because now I felt like I had the draw in hand. That's what I felt like because I had this. Now it's true he gets rook, but he also gets 2 pawns with check, so he gets stuff too. So let's take stock. Yes, he has pawns, but they're on the center pawns. I would say are more dangerous. And plus, my king's closer to my pawns, which is definitely a help in the endgame. So here, Fritz says knight e2, and I'm only slightly better. And again, the endgame is good for me because the pawns are really pragmatic for white. Plus, his pawns might be picked off, possibly, depending on the situation. After the queen block, Fritz says I have a clear advantage. So queen e4 checks the move. He did this though, which again I was happy to see. Okay, well yeah, you put me closer to my pawns. That's where my king wants to be. So okay, could get my knight in the game. So here, pause for a moment. Do you see where white needs to go to try to keep it level? If you said queen e7, that is correct. He needs to stop me from checking him with the queen. And this still keeps an eye on my pawns. What you actually played is this. And this is a good check for me. He needs to play king c1, but I'm sure he didn't want to play it because f4 looks decent for black. But he played this, and my king's close to the pawn, which is really good for me. So yeah, I'm sure I'll go to the endgame. My knight's in the center too, which is good. Get my king closer to my pawns. Tries to get closer. The problem is I gain tempo, so that's a problem. Knight e2 is better. Replay this. So now I'm like, okay, looks like I get at least a pawn, right? Because it goes here, here. So he just got his king closer. Okay, no problem. Defend my pawn. check. Get my king in aggressive position. Check. And this is a really good move. So you may wonder, why didn't he try to run? He could have tried this. Well, if he does that, I'll do this. He has to go here to stop the pawn. Come down here, and then mate. So that's what I would do if he did that. So instead, see, what did he do? I think he advanced, right? Yes, he advanced. And of course, I did check, and it's all over because I'm going to queen with check, and that's that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I will see you guys next time.